morning, afternoon, Transtastic. It is Saturday, and my name is Kai, and I believe I will be posting on Sunday starting next week, but not at the moment. Anyway, so it is Saturday, and this week's topic is our favorite concert that we have been to, and I love this because I've been to a good amount of concerts. The first concert I ever went to was when the band Fun was a thing. If anyone remembers that band, they broke up. I went to their concert in New Orleans, and it was my first concert experience, and it was incredible. And at the time, I thought that there was, no better concert in the world, because it was the first one I had seen. They were really sweet. The lead singer, Nate Roos, was incredibly, incredibly talented. So it was a good time. And then trying to think of the second concert I went to, but I really can't remember. I went to Warped Tour, which had a lot of individual concerts, and I think that was the most emotional concert experience I had, which was Say We Can Fly did a show. I think I've talked about it before, and I made a friend who was also watching the show, and him and I just became instantly really close, and we watched the show together, and that was a great experience. And Say We Can Fly is way better live than any of his recordings. But the best, hands down concert I've ever been to, and I can't even do it justice in any kind of explanation, is my class as a field trip, because I go to an art school and we're funded for art field trips. We went to the Beyonce concert, so they got us all tickets to go see Beyonce. It felt like I was blessed. I don't even know how to explain it. It was the most surreal concert experience that I've ever had, and I think I ever will have. And I'd been to a lot of concerts at this point. To give you a layout of where we were sitting, this was my favorite part, kind of. So we were in the Superdome in New Orleans, and we were actually at the very, very top, technically the worst seats you could have as far as how high up they were. But what was amazing is that we were dead center, so our view was great. Even though, Beyonce looked this small, you would think. They had these huge light projection boards, which made her look giant, and it was amazing. We went to the concert specifically because we were in the theater design department, so we were going to look at the technical aspects of it, which were mind-blowing. I really loved, there was a lot of cinematography involved and a lot of moving imagery. It starts with this beautiful lotus flower opening up, and then it's opening in Beyonce's mouth, and then she's has razor blades in her mouth, and it's just insanely well filmed. And the lighting routine blew my mind. Just take some time to go look it up. The outfits are incredible. She was wearing all of the top designers, and I think that one of the best parts about it is where we were seated, we were actually kind of in the hallway space. For if you were trying to get through chairs, you'd go up to the top because it's just flat floor, and then you would keep going to the next row of chairs. So that means that when the concert was happening, even though we had chairs, we were able to stand in the little hallway space, which meant that we were able to dance. And our class danced nonstop the entire night, and I was dancing with some of my best friends, and it was unbelievably fun. My friend kept voguing, he kept hitting me in the face because he was voguing. And it was a very small space, and he's very tall, and I was just right at his arm level, so every time he would do a vogue, I kept getting hit in the face. But yeah, it was absolutely incredible, and I think I cried twice. I cried at one point because there was something that happened, whether it be lighting or costume, I don't even remember, but it was so good that I started crying. And she also dances with all of her dancers in the rain, which is insanely amazing, and there's no pausing to her show, which was also just I don't even know how she did it. It was a very sexual performance, which is what I loved about it. It was extremely empowering and all about the female body and female empowerment. It was so amazing. And at the end, she played the song Survivor, and she was like, where are all my survivors at? And like, that for some reason hit me really hard, and then I cried at the Survivor song because my friends were singing it so passionately. And yeah, it was amazing. Since the Beyonce concert, I have also went to see, oh, I'm trying to think of what other music people I've seen. Oh, I've seen Stevie Wonder in concert, which was really cool, but it lasted like 6 hours. I have also seen, there's a band that I love called Ghost BC, and my uncle worked for them, so I get backstage passes to their shows. It's like satanic pop music, which sounds ridiculous, but go look them up. Their concerts are really cool. They make all these like masks, and it's really creepy, and I don't have time to explain it, but I would recommend going check them out and just look at their concert experience. And then the most recent concert I saw was a Sigur Rós concert, which is an Icelandic like indie instrumental band, and the guy played pretty much the whole show with an electric guitar, but he played it with a bow, which was really cool, and also the lighting looked like little fireflies for most of it, and it was really amazing. I didn't know Icelandic, so I didn't know anything they were saying, but it was still like beautiful music. So yeah, you guys, those are my favorite concert experiences. Sorry they were all jumbled up. I've just been to like a lot of concerts. And yeah, I hope you all are well. Please leave a comment below talking about your favorite concerts and just what you guys have been up to. And that is all from me today. Alright, I love you guys.